This house was built probably back in the 16th century. Some experts have even suggested it may have been one of the very first brick-built houses in Shropshire. One brick bears the date 1601. A very early part may have had a simple bottle kiln and draught chamber, one of a number of early pottery mug houses in the area. The main house appears to have been built or served as a lodging house for barge workers when the area was more like a bustling seaport. From its beginnings, the building was rather more than just a lodging house. It also operated as a brothel and a licensed alehouse with brewing occurring on the premises. During renovations in the 1980s, evidence was found in the house of the building's naughty past, including partitions where beds for the brothel would have been, and even wooden dildos. The building probably predates any significant roads into the village, and entrance into the house was therefore directly from the riverfront with its wharfs and moored barges. Today, the front of the house off the road is its former back, and although it has been modernised and restored, much of the original layout has survived. Downstairs was the original vaulted brew house, the parlour and the bar. Upstairs was the former dormitory with its rows of bunk beds, and in the room opposite would have been partitioning for a series of brothel cubicles. Within a decade or two of the coming of the railway in 1862, the river traffic was swept away. The traditional uses of lodging houses changed. It continued to operate as an inn with its full liquor licence until the early years of the 20th century, when scandal overtook its publican. Henry Potts, a married man with children, was a prominent member of the church just down the road. His compromising of a 16-year-old girl scandalised the local community, and he was hounded out of the village. This must have happened after 1911, as Henry Potts is still on the 1911 census of the property. The church then bought the house. For a while the church continued to run the property as a licensed inn, a fact that caused some considerable disquiet in church circles. The licence was eventually worked out and the building consecrated for church services and meetings. Even before the church took over the building, part of the building was already functioning as a public library. Over the succeeding years, it became the meeting place for the local Sea Scouts, the Mothers' Union, the Sunday School, and later, in the huge dormitory room, it comprised an ad hoc village hall. So the first census I've been able to find the inn listed on was 1861, and in 1861 Henry Lloyd is living here. He is 26 and a victualler and grocer. His wife is called Mary and she is 29. They have 5 children: John, aged 6, Enoch, aged 5, Eli, who is 4, Mary F, aged 3, and Martha, who is 1. All the children except Martha are listed as scholars. And they have a 17-year-old Anne Morris living with them, who is a general domestic servant. 10 years later, in 1871, the inn is being run by John Cullis, and he is 45. His wife Mary is aged 42. They have 6 children. Susanna, the eldest, is 16, and she is listed as a barmaid. Eliza, aged 13, Henry, who is 11, Ellen B, aged 8, John G, aged 6, and William, aged 3, and they are listed as scholars. Moving on to 1881, and there is a lady named Eleanor Ball listed as innkeeper. She is aged 34 and she is a widow. She has 4 children, and they are Hilda, aged 11, Edward, aged 8, Drusilla, aged 6, and Sarah E, aged 4. Again, they are listed as scholars. Also living with them is Drusilla Haynes, aged 70. She is a widow and listed as a servant. She possibly could be Eleanor's mother. And also Laura Fitzgibbon, aged 19, and she is also a servant. In 1891, Eleanor is still an innkeeper, but she has now remarried and she is 44. Her husband is Abraham Pumford. He is 48 and an encaustic tile fireman. Her 4 children are still living with them. Hilda E. is now 21, Edward O. aged 18, Drusilla is 16 and Sarah aged 14. Strangely, Drusilla and Sarah are just written as D.A. and S.E. By 1901, Abraham, now aged 58, is head of the household and listed as the innkeeper. Eleanor, now 54, hasn't even got a job role listed next to her name. Her daughter Drusilla, now 26, is still living with them. 10 years later, in 1911, we have Henry Potts running the inn. He is aged 35 and listed as a licensed victualler and brewer. His wife is named Harriet. She is 32 and listed as housewife. They have 4 children: James Henry, aged 9, John, aged 8, Harry, aged 6, and William Stanley, who is 4. Also, there is Annie Cullis, who is 21, and she is a general servant domestic. I wonder if she was a relation of John Cullis, who was innkeeper back in 1871. I haven't been able to find the property on the 1921 census, but I think I have found it on the 1939 register. By this time, the building has become a house, and going by house numbers, I think I have found the occupiers. We have Benjamin Headley, who is aged 67, a widower and a retired tile presser. Living with him is Edith Hill. She is single, aged 39, and employed as a glazed tile warehouse hand. Also in the house are Benjamin's 2 sons, Ben, aged 30, and he is a general labourer, and Thomas, aged 25, and he is a brick and tile maker. They are both listed as single. With this building being over 400 years old and its interesting history, it's no wonder this building is Grade 2 listed. But with all that comes a hefty price tag. It's currently on the market for £475,000. The house does need quite a bit of renovation, and the current owner chooses not to live in the building. Sadly, the longer the building is empty, the longer the repair list will become. Right, I've just got into this old house that's up for sale, and it's massive. It's a big old fireplace. There's a light on. Oh my God. I think the power is still on. Got all sorts of different lights on. Oh my goodness. Got a big old fireplace. Let's go through to this room. Going into the kitchen by the looks of it. Stairs to upstairs. Just like little lights on everywhere. Wow, look at this kitchen. My goodness. It's like an EE internet thing there. Look at that auger. Been well used. And then you've got a big old range over here with a nice, what do you call it? Is it a settle in front of it? Wow. Let's carry on through. Look at old window there. Amazing house. So this is one of the oldest houses in the area. Right, let's carry on through. What's this door here? Down to a cellar, I bet. Oh, there's a cellar. We'll have a look in a bit. I've got some more rooms back here. Oh, this is where I started off. Oh, shit. There's a piano there, look. Another little log burner. Yeah, so let's go upstairs. Ripping out here. There's a little pantry. Yeah, the lights are on. That looks like that goes out into the garden. Yeah, that goes to the garden. Right, let's go upstairs. Oh my god, this place is huge. Oh my god. Rover's den. To the attic. Oh my days. Some bottles over there. There's an ensuite bathroom. Books in the books by the toilet. Wow. Right, back out onto the landing. Oh my god, there's rooms just going off everywhere. So there's another bedroom here. Looks like there's another bathroom through there. My god. Look at this room. It's like a kitchen upstairs. I don't know if it was a B&B maybe at some point. Looks like it might have been a B&B. Oh, that's weird. So we've come up to the front door there. So there's the front door. Like a bathroom there. Back out onto the landing. Then we've got two rooms here. Oh, and then there's a long creepy corridor. We've been in that one, haven't we? So there's this one. Look at that corridor down there. Oh my god. There's lots of toilets. Got this creepy corridor down here. Looks like there's some damage. Look at the cobwebs. Oh my god. Ooh, Jesus. There's another big room down here. Oh, this is a creepy room. There's another toilet. I've lost count of how many bloody bathrooms there are. There's just all shoes on the floor, look. Oh, it smells in here. Doesn't smell nice in this room. I think I'm actually too chicken to go down in the cellar. It looks huge. We'll give that a miss. Right. What do you think? I've had to be quick because, yeah, there's houses nearby, so I've had to be really quick. And I'm filming on my phone because my battery went and I'm not by my car. I just happened to pass by and saw this house. But yeah, amazing and very old. Right.